Hey guys, and welcome back to Battlefront Updates. Today I wanted to talk about a quite sensitive topic within the gaming community, which is microtransactions and things similar to that. And the reason to why I want to talk about this is because EA CFO Blake Jorgensen talked about FIFA's Ultimate Team and those type of microtransactions earlier this week. What he said was the following: as we're looking at some of our larger franchises like Battlefield or Battlefront, our Star Wars game, that are very similar in depth of play, we can possibly add a similar mechanic to that. Jorgensen said, "We're spending a lot of time thinking about it. It's not for tomorrow, but in the next couple of years you're going to see a lot more of that in our portfolio." So, a couple of things to clarify here. First of all, no, there will not be a Ultimate Team for this next Star Wars Battlefront, but this seems to be something they are thinking about for future iterations. But first of all, what is FIFA Ultimate Team and how have they used it so far? The mode started off in FIFA but then spread to other EA Sports franchises such as Madden and NHL. What this is basically a mode where you build a team of players. So these players are earned by unlocking card packs via in-game coins. In turn, these coins are unlocked by either playing in-game matches or by using real-world cash through microtransactions. So, what about this in Battlefront? Well, it's very tricky to say. As FIFA's Ultimate Team, no way in hell I would want that in Battlefront, because it basically makes the game into pay to win. You can spend a lot of money and hope to get a really good team. So imagine if that was the same thing with Heroes. No, that would not be a good idea, but I highly doubt they would do that either. However, something on the flip side I've talked a little bit about before, that you cannot deny is really popular in many games, are some sort of pack openings in general. It's in pretty much all games right now. Battlefield, Counter-Strike, sports games such as FIFA, and it's popular. Sure, it might not be something everyone likes, but it is something a lot of people really enjoy, and some people want to spend some extra money on it. So what could they then do if we wanted to have that in Battlefront? Well, I mentioned that in an earlier video, and I would be completely fine if they did it like in Battlefield, where you only get cosmetic items. If you could pay for cosmetic items, that's something that people who don't pay won't lose out on anything. They won't feel like they are underpowered, they won't feel like it's paid to win. But if you have some extra bucks and you feel like, man, I really want to get this skin, or I wanted to open some packs to see what cool stuff I can get, then that could be an option in the game. And I know I'm gonna get hate for that, but I do like that kind of system. I think it's very exciting to open a pack. I haven't done it a lot, but for instance, as some of you know, I do play H1C1 King of the Kill, and I did spend like 30 euros or something to buy like 10 or 15 packs, and it was really exciting to open those and see what kind of stuff I got. That kind of system will of course be very hard to implement for Battlefront due to the limitations with the Star Wars universe, but if they do make the customization system a lot more interesting in the next game, I would be completely fine with that. But I still want to clarify that I absolutely do not want it to be like in EA Sports and in FIFA, where you actually get to unlock playable characters through these teams. In FIFA it makes sense. I mean, they have like, I don't know, hundreds if thousands of different characters, but in Star Wars that won't be the case. So no, I really do not want any type of microtransactions that allows you to unlock anything that affects the gameplay. Only cosmetics if it's ever gonna make it into Battlefront, but those type of systems in general do tend to bring players back a lot more, as it adds something new you can do in the actual game, compared to just grinding for hours and hours and hours until you finally reach a level and get a new skin. And something else to keep in mind though is that if they do have a system like this, something with microtransactions, that's, well, hopefully not pay to win, it might give them a reason to instead add free content to the game, such as DLCs and heroes and all that kind of stuff, as it means that they instead get another revenue stream that can generate what they usually get from DLCs. That's how a lot of games work these days. They add a lot of content for free to make people play the game, but then people spend more money by actual microtransactions. And the good thing about this is that it doesn't split the community, and it means that you can still get the content completely free if you don't want to spend a dime on it. So I think this is a very interesting topic, but just to summarize once and again, I really do not think and hope that they will have some sort of system where you can buy gameplay items. It has to be cosmetics only, but that is actually how most games do work these days, except for sports games such as FIFA. I'm really curious to hear what you guys think about this and what your ideal way of implementing a customization or possible pack opening system would be in Battlefront and in other games for that matter. But please try to keep the comments civil, because I know that this is a quite heated topic in the gaming community. But that brings this video to an end. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, may the force be with you.